Prior to rewatching Ordinal Scale, I had mixed expectations. Out of the currently 3 SAO movies that are out, this is the only one I'd already seen before, but that was years ago. I remembered it being good.
I mean, it's alright, like...
You know, it was entertaining, but I didn't really think it would wow me that much.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Psych!
Turns out I was a pretty dumb child. Going from the Phantom Bullet arc to Ordinal Scale was a fucking trip. I haven't made a video on the Excalibur and Mother Rosario arcs, but just pretend I did, okay? If you ask me, Ordinal Scale is a pretty great example on how to do an anime movie. Nowadays, anime studios are just using movies for certain arcs, which, on one hand, isn't a terrible idea. It lets them have a bigger budget to bring to life arguably some of the most beautiful done animation we've seen from anime. On the other hand, I've never really been a big fan of this idea, to be honest. I prefer when anime movies are used to tell new stories, but on a grander scale with higher movie level quality. Before the big boom in the anime community where every anime is expected to have movie level quality every single episode, movies were a chance to see animes in almost a new light. I feel like I lost track. Right, Ordinal Scale. I'm gonna be honest, this is more of a video of me just kinda saying what I liked about this movie rather than just some scene-by-scene analysis. There is a lot to talk about for this movie, but I'm just a silly little guy. Now, a problem I feel that most animes do, particularly SAO, is that they introduce some surprisingly good side characters, like my goats,
I'm for real.
and then kinda just sideline them for like an entire arc. Fairy Dance, they all got sidelined except for Asuna, who was... But we were given Suga, and she's a good character. I hope that we get to see more of her in the next arc.
Where is it? Where's the rest? Where is it?
They did have everyone do something during the Excalibur arc, and Asuna even has her own arc with Yuki. But I think it's safe to say that these arcs aren't as important as the others, save for Mother Rosario. In Ordinal Scale, however, the characters actually get screen time. It's not much, but I don't know, I'm just glad they were all given something. Okay, let me actually talk about some of the characters. Now, I ain't exactly AG's biggest glazer or anything, but I like him as an antagonist. He got the fit, the aura, the sauce, and kinda like Death Gun, Eiji was also an SAO survivor. Given how far this series has branched from, you know, Sword Art Online, it's good to be reminded that this was an incident. Something that happened and genuinely affected not just the main characters, but the world they live in. It's why I thought Death Gun was a good villain, a killer created by SAO.
Now I'm even more powerful than Lightning Flash and the Black Swordsman.
Shut the hell up and eat a cinnamon roll.
She's alright. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't really into Yuna as much as everyone else probably is. I don't hate her, but she feels more like a plot device than an actual character. She's probably the newest character that I was the least interested in, besides her father, who I literally can't even remember his name. Her story is interesting, I guess, but if I'm gonna be honest, whenever the father was yapping, I was hitting the... I will say this though, Yuna's songs are bangers. Okay, I need to talk about this. This movie looks way better than I remembered. Art style, the animation, it's all just so good. I'm pretty sure that they used the Alicization style for the movie, but Ordinal Scale actually came out first, which makes more sense actually. The movie and Alicization were probably being worked around at the same time, so it makes sense that they'd have similar art style. Like I mentioned before, going from season 2 to this is a pretty noticeable jump in quality. From the quick look at the staff list I had, it looked like most of the animation and art team worked on Alicization later on. Isn't it nice to just talk about things I like about this movie? I sure hope this whole video is just positive things. how is any of this happening? The Augma is an AR device, as in you use your own body. The movie goes out of its way to remind you that they're still in the real world. They're just interacting with augmented reality.
Body feels heavy. This isn't like VR at all. Holy crap, it's hard to move.
You're just a little out of shape is all.
I'm not out of shape.
How are they moving like this? This kind of stuff worked before because Aincrad, Alfheim Online, and GGO were all played with VR devices. Their real bodies were basically in a comatose state until the player logged out. The only way I could see it is that for people like SAO survivors, it's sort of like muscle memory. But I don't think muscle memory lets you do stuff like this. Second issue, the Augma. To me personally, they didn't really do a good job explaining how it steals memories. Again, at least to me. They mentioned that whenever an SEO survivor dies in Ordinal Scale, the device scans their brain for triggered memories and then turns them into balls? I don't know. There's a chance that I may have missed a proper explanation, but I feel like they should have at least made it a little more clear. If you want to make fun of me and comment how it actually works, go ahead, make my day. But those are really my only main issues. Not bad for a movie if you ask me. Overall, despite some quirks, Ordinal Scale is a great watch. I highly recommend it. I can't say for certain it's the best Sword Art Online movie since I haven't seen the other two yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But you know, if you want me to watch and yap about those movies, maybe let me know by, I don't know, pressing the like button and subscribe. That could be kind of cool, you know? Yapping aside, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Some of you have been asking for this video for a while, and I hope it lived up to your expectations. I'm never gonna stop talking about SAO, am I?
Baby,